Hello everyone, Mike Arend here, the Soul Mechanic, and I'm welcoming you to another episode of Men on Fire, the 5-Minute Message. Welcome to another episode of the 5-Minute Message. The last time we got together, we talked about the topic of change. And today, we're going to have a little talk on trust. Something that is so hard won, but yet so easily extinguished. I mean, we can take years to gain someone's trust, and then it's broken in a second. So it can be a very fragile thing, and really our idea of trust is based solely on other people doing what we ask them to do. But just like in our own lives, other people's lives are constantly changing. Everything's always evolving and changing. So is it right or even fair then that we lose trust in others because they didn't do what we wanted them to do? This type of trust is unrealistic because there's doubt and fear involved that maybe they won't do it this time, and therefore it's easy for us to lose trust in them. But real trust then can only be based on something that's unchanging and reliable. That kind of trust, that foundational kind of trust, is a trust you have within yourself, of yourself. It's something that comes from within when you learn to trust yourself. And when you can learn to trust yourself, you will then find it much easier to trust others. Just like love, you must learn to love yourself first before you can truly love others. Now, many of us have been betrayed or hurt, and I stand up to be counted there for sure. And that makes it difficult for us to trust other people. But many times, it's not that we can't trust others, it's that we can't trust ourselves. So sometimes our greatest battle is the battle between the parts of us that want to be healed and the parts of us that want to remain broken. Have you ever felt like that? That sometimes you just want to wallow in your brokenness or wallow in your bad feelings? Which can be perfectly fine on the short term when you want to just experience your emotions and then can let it go. But sometimes we can't let that go, and we find it very hard to do. So suddenly, after being there, wallowing in it for so long, we become comfortable with it. And that becomes our new normal. And we don't know how to not feel that way. So even when, we get out somewhere and have a good time and start to laugh with people, we get back to that broken feeling again because that feeling has become our normal. So obviously that's not a good thing in the long term. So you have to ask yourself, are you in a fight with the outside world? Or are you in a fight with a part of you that says, you're not good enough? You can't do that. Those are struggles of the ego, though, which is something we'll tackle in depth in another episode of Men on Fire. But if you can go beyond your ego and listen to your true self, your intuition, that voice in your gut, not the voice in your head, that voice in your gut, your soul, you begin trusting that part of you that can do this. You can do this, and you can do better. Now, the key to self-trust, I think, is going within, following your intuition, and facing the unknown. It's the unknown because to us we're so comfortable in that feeling, wallowing feeling in that broken feeling. So we don't know what it's like anymore to give our trust to anyone else, let alone ourselves. So But even if you can't control the unknown, you can control your thoughts, which means you can control your beliefs. And that allows you to control what you manifest into your life. So many people mistakenly think that the secret to strength is holding on, no matter what. But the opposite is actually true. The secret to strength is knowing when to let go. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable, you can trust that greater and grander, infinite possibilities will rise up in your life. So judging yourself then for what you haven't accomplished yet is like taking the jet fuel out of a plane and thinking it may fly even further without the fuel because it's lighter. The plane needs the fuel, folks, and you deserve a standing ovation. That's right, you do. If you're sitting in a chair right now at home, stand up and give yourself a standing ovation. Go ahead and clap and give yourself a standing ovation for being you, for coming this far in life and willing to accept that you need to change yourself. If you're driving a vehicle right now, please don't attempt to stand up, but take your fist, pump it in the air 3 times, say, yes, 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 I can do this. I am alive. I trust myself. I love myself. I rock. Because you do. Thank you for joining me again today on the 5-Minute Message. Look forward to seeing you once again very, very soon. Bye for now. Hey, do you think 3 words can change your life? Well, I know they can. Whether you want to leave a dead-end job or conquer addiction, heal a relationship, master your finances, or grow a business, the 3 words you need are, you're the one. That's right, you are definitely the one. How do I know? Because I'm the one too. And those 3 words have changed my life. It's the title of my new trilogy of books, and the first 2 are available right now at micahwren.com. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. As always, keep what feels good and dump what doesn't. And remember, live without judgment, give without expectation, and love for no reason. Follow those 3 simple expressions, and you'll be well on your way to an inspirational, intentional, and successful life. Until next time, you're the one.